Welcome to MHStv. I'm Maxwell and this is your news for Friday, August 27, 2021. Starting Monday, August 23rd, all people inside School City of Mishawaka property are required to wear a mask due to a rise in cases. Even those who are fully vaccinated have to comply with this new mask rule. Be sure to wear one that covers both your nose and your mouth and that isn't too tight or too loose. Thank you for helping to keep all of those at School City of Mishawaka safe from the virus. The SCM School Board met Wednesday amid protests for and against the newly implemented mask mandate. Parents and community members showed up to speak about what they believe the school corporation should do in regards to new COVID guidelines.
I think we need to remember that Holly, Amanda, Bill, Melissa, Wayne, and everybody else up here are helpers in this community. And unfortunately, things are getting bad again. And here they are having to make tough calls, even if they aren't popular, because that's what helpers do. Other helpers in our local doctors, children's hospitals, and healthcare systems are sounding the alarm about the COVID variant that is more transmissible than before and is causing more children to be hospitalized than before. And they are asking us to mask our kids to help slow community spread and protect our limited healthcare resources as well as keep our schools open. Now, my kids and I don't like masking up any more than the rest of us here. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a day when we don't have to do it again. When our helpers are telling us that it's one of the most effective tools we have to fight this in our schools. They're not going to increase our CO2 levels, they're not going to hurt our bodies, and they're not going to benefit the wearer, but they're for the protection of the others. And that's what this is about, setting aside what we want for others. Whether you agree with this mask policy or not, we can certainly all agree that teaching our kids empathy and concern for others is a life lesson worth learning.
Recently, MHS announced that a new schedule will be released with new times for classes and passing periods, as well as a new lunch schedule due to the crowded hallways and lunchrooms at the school. Passing periods are now 6 minutes long instead of 5, and there are now 4 lunches instead of 3 in order to spread out as much as possible. Along with the new schedule and lunches, one-way hallways are also being implemented at MHS. The main hallway on the first floor is one-way heading west, and the main hallway on the second floor is one-way heading east. Please stay to the right in all other hallways to help alleviate congestion. Last Friday, the MHS Theater had a meeting to discuss how this year is going to look and what the play is for this fall. Similar to last year, the theater will be having a fall play, a performing arts showcase, and the spring musical. During the meeting, the fall play was revealed to be Charlotte's Web. Auditions are on September 20th, and the show nights begin November 19th, 20th, and 21st. The Mishawaka Education Foundation is looking for 2 students to be involved with the organization. We caught up with Ms. Beppe to get more information on this opportunity.
Hi, I'm Ms. Clara Beppe, and I am a high school economics teacher here at Mishawaka High School, as well as the new Beyond the Cave director. We are seeking 1 junior and 1 senior student to get involved in the MEF. We think it's great practice for building good leadership skills for our students, as well as getting them involved in decision making. We believe that the student input is important because these are decisions about their lives, their future, and it'll allow us to also identify maybe needs that we're currently not meeting or more creative ideas that cater more to students. Basically, we have digital application forms, and if someone is interested, they're welcome to email me and I can forward that application form to you, which will be reviewed by other MEF members, and a decision will be made within the next week or so.
Now, over to Ryan for our weekly sports update.
Last Wednesday, the girls' soccer team faced Concord at home. They played well, winning 4-2 for their first NLC win of the season. They then came up with a victory on Saturday against Lakeland as Franny Park scored 5 goals and Maddie Bercheski scored 2, winning by a final score of 9-0. This Monday, they faced Riley, again winning 9-0 as Mariah Juarez and Franny Parks both scored 3 goals, with the team scoring all 9 goals in the first half. The boys' soccer team has had some recent success as well. They faced off against Westville Monday and came away with a huge victory. In the game, Connor George broke the school record with 5 goals in the big win. On August 16th, the boys' tennis team faced off against Bremen, though unfortunately fell 5-0. The boys next compete at Tippecanoe Valley High School next week. Last Wednesday, August 18th, the Cayman girls golf team received their first win of the season over South Bend, Washington. Grace Vandenberg achieved a 44 as the Cayman placed 2nd overall behind Penn. On Monday, August 23rd, the girls' golf team shot their lowest score of the year at .215. Grace Vandenberg shot a 41 and Claire Brandon achieved a 53. The team heads to Eberhart Golf Course next Monday to face Northwood and Warsaw at home. Good luck to the Lady Cavemen. Last Saturday, the Cavemen cross-country team competed in their first meet of the season, the NIC Stout. The boys and girls both got 5th overall out of 13 teams. Freshman Liam Bauschke ran a 16:58 and won the freshman-sophomore race to become the fastest freshman in school history. Ryan Hoopingarner placed 5th in the junior-senior race. Freshman Corn Flick led the girls' team with an 8th place finish, followed closely by sophomore Jill Walbrook and sophomore Jada Rogers. The Cavemen cross-country team goes to Elm Road this Saturday to compete in the Penn Invitational. Good luck to the Cavemen. The Cavemen volleyball team faced Adams High School last Thursday, August 19th. Each set, the Cavemen trailed early, but they quickly took hold of the reins and each to win 3 games to 0. In each game, the Cavemen won by 7 or more points. Good luck tomorrow to the volleyball team as they compete in the Cavemen Invite. Last Friday, the Mishawaka Cavemen football team took on the Marian Knights, with sophomore Chase Gooden giving the Cavemen an 8-0 lead. Mishawaka and Marian traded scores, tying it 16-16. Right before halftime, Mishawaka took the lead with 2 touchdowns, including senior Justin Fisher's run, making it 30-16. In the second half, Mishawaka would continue to lead, with senior Milan Burris intercepting a pass, making the final score 43-16.
We got to get better. First thing Coach Caldroni said to me, we got a ton to get better. All right? But we're going to learn tomorrow. All right? We're going to get better. We're going to have a great week next week. Starts rolling now, boys. Yep. It starts rolling. Yep. This keeps turning along.
Well, just tell us how special. I mean, you get a win in an opener against a great team.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the way we played. We knew that we were going to take some punches from them early, and it's a 16-16 game with about 2 minutes left in the first half. And we were able to, create a turnover, then get one in the kicking game and score twice in the second half. So just really happy for our kids. It's a big one.
In past years, it was been individual players, getting fame and all that. But this year, it's really the team. Considering all the players we lost last year, we have to really come together as a team to do the stuff we do.
Up by 14 at halftime, you guys ran the ball well. Justin got a couple touchdowns. Chase got a couple touchdowns. You had to feel really strong about your offensive line.
Yeah, I think there's some things to fix, but, we played physically. I think it was evident in the second half that, the not having as many guys playing both ways as they did kind of worked in our favor. I think they were a little more gassed than us.
It's hard to win a football game. I don't think people really realize what you guys put in, but when you go out there and you do things right, you could just see by the coaches' smiles that this is a good night.
Yeah, it just makes all the practices and all the hard times when you're dog tired, it makes it all worth it to get a feeling like this.
Yeah, a couple touchdowns tonight. You found the end zone. You came over and you said LOD. I know that means a ton to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Smith, that was I've been hanging out with Mason and Caden since I was yay tall, being ball boys with them stuff, and he's made a tremendous impact on my life. And yeah, we were certainly playing for Coach Smith tonight.
The Cavemen play against Elkhart tonight at 7 at Steele Stadium. The band will have their first halftime show of the season also, so come out and support the football team and band. The game will also be live streamed at IHSAATV.org for $6 if you cannot make the game. Now for an update of some local news.
South Bend also is home to the South Bend Museum of Art. One popular piece at the museum would be the It's a Man World until it isn't in the sculpture. Mandy Cano Villalobos uses everyday abandoned and obscure items, using unwanted items to create something beautiful and loved. Gives these objects a new meaning, a while piquing the interest of those who see it. If you are an art student or someone who would like to support local artists, head to the South Bend Museum of Art to check out the piece and others. Last weekend was move-in weekend for students at Notre Dame. As students start moving back to schools and universities, businesses are experiencing a major boost. Many stores and restaurants saw new people come in and experience their establishments after being closed for a while due to the pandemic. We hope these businesses continue to expand, build their empire as the students start coming back in. Recently, Mishawaka has approved 2 new fast food spots in the Coin Branch area. There will be a Wendy's opening right next to McDonald's in the old Pizza Hut building. There will also be a Dunkin' right across the street. Both will be located on Lincoln Way by Capitol. That's all your news for today. Have a good weekend, Cavemen.